During the summer of 2024, I hiked the Colorado Trail, a 486-mile route between Denver and Durango. Here are a few of the gifts of nature, family and friends, and the Colorado Trail Foundation that I received each day. Hi, it's March 27th of 2025, and that makes it about 6 months since I finished hiking the Colorado Trail. And it's a beautiful day here in Montrose, Colorado. Birds are singing, bluebird sky. And this video will show, sort of summarize what life was like for me on a day-to-day basis. So this will show typical activities throughout the day. So here we go. Mostly what I did was walk. And every single day of the trail, rain or shine, hot or cold, up or down, smooth or rough, gave me gifts of nature, companionship, and appreciation. And all of those experiences energized the inner light of my soul. I usually woke up between 5 and 5:30, not including the times in the middle of the night that I had to get up to pee or adjust clothing or marvel at the wonders of nature. I usually use the red light on my headlamp to do things in the morning. It seems less jarring somehow. And the typical sequence is to change from my sleeping socks to these toe socks and liner socks, and then put away the quilt into a liner bag to keep it waterproof inside the pack. Then I deflate the pad, which is always kind of a sad sound, and also pack up this inflatable pillow that I have. And then I'll roll those up, put them in a stuff sack. Then I'll just start taking all the things that I've brought into the tent with me, putting them into their stuff sacks, and gradually put them into the pack. I'll take the daily ration of food that I prepared the night before out of the bear can and put that into my pack, and load the bars and things into my pockets, ready for the day. Usually my pack could be in the vestibule on the back side of the tent. But yesterday when I set everything up, it was raining and snowing. So I just pulled it into the front where it was a little quicker. After I get my shoes on, then I'll go out, go to the bathroom, finish packing up. The tent is the last thing, and the foam pad that's underneath the tent. It often got cold overnight. I didn't make breakfast and just started walking as soon as I was packed up. I occasionally started in the dark, but usually my first steps were lit by the rising sun. Red sky at morning, sailors take warning, but it sure is pretty. started eating as soon as I started walking, beginning with a couple of granola bars. After the granola bars, I'd start eating dried fruit and gorp-type trail mix, and I'd continue snacking on that throughout the rest of the day. Loved walking with new instant friends. And I equally loved walking by myself. I loved stopping to meet new people, especially when they hiked with our cat. This one's Ashtray. Otherwise, I only stopped to filter water, consult my map or GPS. But I always stopped for pika or marmots. Course, to eat raspberries. But mostly, I just walked and felt gratitude for nature shining into me. Sometimes I stop to eat lunch, almost always a peanut butter and cheese wrap. Sometimes with friends. I very occasionally took a nap, or washed up, or spread things out to dry, and then I walked. After lunch, I'd start eating a salty snack mix, and then later in the afternoon, I'd eat a package of peanut butter or cheese crackers. Every so often, I would hitch a ride into a town to resupply, eat some store-bought food, take a shower, do laundry, and sleep in a bed. Then I'd hitch back to the trailhead and walk. I love this stuff. At some point, I'd look for a campsite. Set up the tent, inflate the mattress, and fluff up the quilt. Pack things away for the night. Make dinner. Almost every single night on the trail, it was ramen with a tuna packet. Then I'd eat and watch the sunset. I'd often fall asleep by 8 o'clock. Then, I'd get up the next day and start walking. And thanking Mother Nature. Family and friends, and thanking the Colorado Trail Foundation for making this adventure possible.